Did you know that one food you eat every day might be damaging your heart silently? Heart disease is the #1 cause of death globally, and most people don't realize that the food on their plate is a major reason why. Today, we're breaking down the worst foods for your heart, based entirely on scientific research. Stick around till the end to learn easy, heart-healthy swaps you can start using today. Let's start with one of the most dangerous ingredients hiding in plain sight: trans fats. These artificial fats are found in packaged baked goods, fried fast food, margarine, and even some coffee creamers. They raise your LDL, or bad cholesterol, while lowering your HDL, the good one. This double impact can clog arteries and dramatically raise your risk of a heart attack. Even tiny amounts can be harmful, so check labels for partially hydrogenated oils and avoid them completely. Next up, processed meats like bacon, sausages, deli meats, and hot dogs. They're packed with saturated fats, salt, and chemical preservatives like nitrates. These ingredients have been linked to higher blood pressure and increased risk of heart failure. Daily consumption can raise your risk of cardiovascular death by over 40%. According to long-term studies, it's best to replace them with lean protein like chicken, turkey, tofu, or fish. Now let's talk about something sweet: sugary drinks. One can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar. That much sugar floods your bloodstream, triggers insulin spikes, and contributes to inflammation and weight gain. Studies show that just 1 or 2 sugary drinks a day can increase your risk of heart disease by more than 30%. Try switching to water with lemon, unsweetened iced tea, or black coffee with no added sugar. Refined carbohydrates are another major concern. These include white bread, white rice, pastries, and many breakfast cereals. They quickly break down into sugar and can lead to spikes in blood sugar and triglycerides. Over time, they promote obesity, diabetes, and inflammation, all of which are enemies of heart health. Choose whole grains like oats, brown rice, whole wheat, and quinoa instead. Too much salt is a silent but deadly culprit. You might think you're not using much, but more than 70% of sodium in our diets comes from processed and restaurant foods. Excess salt increases water retention, raises blood pressure, and strains the heart. Even seemingly harmless foods like canned soups, pickles, and instant noodles can be loaded with sodium. Reading labels and cooking at home can help you control your salt intake effectively. Fast food deserves a special mention. It's fast, convenient, and often addictive, but nutritionally it's a disaster. Burgers, fries, fried chicken, and cheesy pizzas are loaded with unhealthy fats, refined carbs, and excessive salt. Research shows that people who eat fast food multiple times a week have a significantly higher risk of heart disease. Even cutting down your intake by half can make a noticeable difference in your heart health. Another sneaky group is cream-based sauces and dressings. Things like Alfredo sauce, ranch dressing, and heavy mayonnaise can turn a healthy dish into a saturated fat bomb. They often contain hidden sugars and salt, too. Instead, try dressings made with olive oil, lemon juice, vinegar, or Greek yogurt-based alternatives. Packaged snacks are a big issue as well. Chips, cookies, crackers, they're everywhere and they're tempting, but many contain hydrogenated oils, added sugars, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. These ultra-processed foods are linked to chronic inflammation and increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Keep healthy snacks like fruits, unsalted nuts, or yogurt on hand to beat cravings. Now that we've gone through the worst foods for your heart, what should you eat instead? Fill your plate with foods that nourish your heart. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are full of nitrates that improve blood flow. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel provide omega-3s, which reduce inflammation. Berries are packed with antioxidants. Nuts and seeds give you healthy fats, fiber, and magnesium. Whole grains lower your cholesterol and keep you full. And beans are a fantastic plant-based protein that support heart and gut health. The Mediterranean diet, rich in vegetables, healthy fats, fish, and whole grains, has been proven in numerous studies to reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. It's not a fad, it's a sustainable lifestyle backed by science. So here's the takeaway. Heart disease doesn't develop overnight. It builds silently, bite by bite. But the good news, you can take control starting today. Avoid the harmful foods we covered. Make simple swaps and your heart will thank you. It's not about perfection. It's about consistent, smarter choices. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more evidence-based health tips. And remember, your healthiest years are ahead of you, not behind.